Okay, so I've taken some of the stuff, as you can see on the counter, out of the cabinets because I'm working on the fronts. I've already done two of them, this one here and this one here. The reason we're doing these is you can see this top drawer as opposed to this one here. They don't have the same the front facade look. So we want this look from this cabinet and the ones behind it. As you can see, they're smaller. They don't cover as much of the sides and trim of the cabinet walls. So we want to go with this look here. As you can see, it's kind of covered the whole thing. It's got a more smooth look to it. It's going to kind of go more with the way the kitchen's going to look. So as you can see, like I said, I did these two. These two here I'm going to be doing next. So as you can see here, it's not super hard to do this. It just takes some precise measurements. We're going to take these two screws here. This is going to take this front panel off that you can see there, because I've already taken off these two older ones here. You can see these are the two that were on there, the four screws that they were on. I took them off. So we're going to do the same thing with this one and that drawer as well. And then I'll be going through the top drawers, doing the same thing, taking those all off and replacing the front. Let's go ahead and make our center line so we know the center point is. They're 14, so half of that's going to be 7 inches. So I've got my center line here to get that measured out. Now, and we're going to measure where we want it to stop. And on the last one, it was 4 1/8. We're going to kind of go with the same measurement here. So the last drawer, as you can see here, the screws broke. Got the broken parts of the screw I'll have to get some pliers and try to unscrew these to be able to still be able to use these, because we only have one extra when we did our count for all the drawers that we needed. So just want to get this one out just in case another one gets messed up. So the reason this one got messed up, as I mentioned earlier, is that the holes that these were lined up in fit just right. The bit I used was just exactly the size of the screw, so that I had to kind of push them through, but they fit. But on the last one, since the holes were a little off, I probably could have done this on all of them, but some of them I didn't need to. So what I did is kind of use a drill to kind of widen the hole out, give the screw a little more flexibility, so that they were able to line up exactly with the handles. But on this one here, as you can see, it broke because the screws weren't exactly lined up. One was straight, one was a little tilted off to the side. So when I tried to screw it in, the screws popped, broke, and broke off inside. So just want to make sure your hole's in the right spot. Otherwise, you have this problem. So just a little tip. Hope it fits.
Alright, so I'm back in the dining room. We did go ahead and mud and tape, and I textured and painted the dining room area. I'm going to show you guys what that looked like. I didn't record anything because we're using one camera right now and my husband was using it. So I'm getting ready to do some stencil on the wall. I have this idea that I want to, do. I kind of practiced it on an extra piece of sheetrock, and the colors look good, so we're getting ready to stencil. This is hand stenciled. I'm not using any kind of spray paint because I want it to be very detailed. I don't want any spray splatters anywhere. So let me show you what it looks like right now with the walls painted and textured and closed up and everything. Alright, so this is the walls done. I'm going to close up this curtain real quick. Alright, so as you can see, gotten all of the walls complete. Uh-oh, sorry, the light. Got the window completely sheetrocked, mud and taped. We did finish this as well. Sheetrocked, mud and taped. And so now I'm gonna stencil this wall. All right, so let's get started.